What's up, everybody? Mike and X back from Max Movie Reviews here, and this is kind of a different view of what we're going to be trying to do for the time being. You know, we live kind of far apart, but we want to continue doing these videos and movie reviews and topics and things of that nature. So we got a pretty big one coming up that just kind of rolled out yesterday. Some big news in the movie world.
Yes, and Michael Keaton is in talks to play Batman in the Flashpoint movie.
Yeah, so Screen Rant and a couple other sites have released the article about why Keaton's Batman is in DCEU's Flash movie, and it's kind of a big topic because he hasn't been a Batman since the first film from 1989, and I think he was in one more that might have been like 91 or 92, but it's a big deal in that world because there's been so many different iterations of Batman. So this can cause a lot of conflict, and it can also be a pretty exciting thing just to see in a newer movie.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, so it's DC. So DC doesn't come out with movies so that often, like Marvel. But this is going to tie kind of everything together, I think.
Yeah, it's going to start from what the article was saying. It's Flashpoint is basically around when Barry Allen goes back in time to save his mother from dying. That is going to play a big role in that film, but I don't know how big it's going to play for the other movies. Because I mean, you have other DC movies coming out, and it's going to be part of the universe.
Yeah.
But the article was saying, and I found this kind of interesting that Michael Keaton's going to play that kind of role like a Nick Fury, like the guy in the background, kind of giving advice. So I'm excited to see the role. I hope it's good, but I don't hope it's overpowering. It's going to be a Flash movie, so I want it to be a Flash movie. But seeing Michael Keaton in a bat suit, or maybe just at Bruce Manor, I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and Keaton hasn't. It's been since 1992 that he last did.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but
it's been a long time. 92.
I guess it gives a lot of credit to Batman lovers. You know, I think Ben Affleck did a great job, Christian Bale, but everyone knows Michael Keaton was Batman. I mean, that's a big thing. If those movies weren't successful, maybe we wouldn't have so many Batmans now. But I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm still wondering if the Flash movie's ever going to happen. It does have a release date of July or June 3rd, 2022 or something like that. So it's going to be a while before we even see the film if it ends up being made. But, I mean, I'm excited for I just want to see Michael Keaton in a Batman suit, even if he plays super old and he can't move, but he's just kind of wearing it, just kind of hanging out in the house. I'm excited.
Right. Where do you think Michael Keaton is going to fall as his new Batman?
I think it's going to fall, to be honest, because I don't have too many high expectations for what they're going to do with him. But it's so early in the process.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to fall pretty high because everyone is still waiting for Robert Pattinson and what's going to happen with that Batman. And that's obviously going to be the new direction for the DCEU. So I'm interested in the conflicting parts of having two Batmans somewhat in the same universe, but maybe not really in the same. I just think it's going to be cool, and I think it's going to be special for the fans, and maybe it's going to be more of a hint of just like a fan service. But if you're going to have the Flashpoint and deal with different universes, I'm all for having a different Batman.
Right. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this is going to go. And it's kind of the first big news there's been more news, but that I've come across since the whole shutdown and everything. So, yeah, I'm pumped for it.
So, in other news, we finally have some release dates for these movie theaters. If it's Regal, Cinemark, AMC. Just the big time theaters, and it's about time. We're pushing the end of June, and it's nice to see that the theaters are making the announcements that they're going to open up, but now they're having I'm confident that they're going to bring any precaution that they can to keep the viewer safe, to keep the employees safe, and just to still deliver the same experience that everyone's kind of used to.
Yeah, and so AMC opening July 15th.
July 15th, and I think Regal is around the same time, and I think Disney's Mulan might be the first movie to release. I'm okay. Take any precaution you can need to keep yourself safe, the customers and the employees. What do you think about having Disney's Mulan being the first movie? Like, do you think it's going to take a hit financially, or do you think like it's going to overall make them the profit?
It might take a little bit. It might take a little bit for people to get back into the movies. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because we've been out so long. But I think it's a good movie to start with because one, it's Disney, it's Mulan, everyone knows it. I think it's going to draw. It's going to draw a decent crowd.
Yeah, it'll
mega crowd. Not sure, but it's going to
definitely draw a decent crowd. But I think there's going to be a lot of people that are kind of worried about going back into a public setting like that, and especially the movie theater, because you're in a room for 90 minutes or so, with a bunch of other people, and if you hear someone cough, someone's going to freak out, and get all.
The good thing is about movie theaters is there's.
But I think it's going to take a financial hit in the beginning, but maybe as the weeks go on, maybe Disney will pay to keep it in theaters longer, to where they'll be able to make a lot of money. I mean, they're going to make money anyway. It's Mulan, it's a Disney property, and they're going to make money anyway, but probably not as high of a margin as they normally would.
That's the thing, and it's with movie theaters having so many time slots to go see movies, you could potentially hit a movie like that at a time where no one's really there, or maybe early in the day or something like that. So I think there's wiggle room for people that are kind of a little skeeved out for going to the movies post, or we're still in COVID, but kind of post peak of COVID.
I'm sure they're going to stagger the seating, and I'm sure they're going to have the 6 feet stickers and stuff like that to where, and then sanitizing everything, after every showing and all the, everything that your hands would typically touch. But I mean, as moviegoers like we are, I'm just excited to go back. I'm on the risky side, so I'll just kind of go and say F it, just because I just want to go see a movie. So
I'll be in there too.
Seeing Mulan, that being the first movie, I think it's going to be a good time. Hopefully the movie's good.
So since we're talking about Mulan, what do you think about Mushu not being in the film?
I think it's I'll be kind of blunt here. I think it's kind of ridiculous. The Disney movies, they're based off of the original films. So I think it's highly disrespectful when you divert a lot from that original idea. I'm okay with new things in the film to make it live action, to introduce something new. Fine. But if you're going to take away a major part, I think it's doing a disservice to the film. And this isn't a new idea. Mulan's not a new idea. You're remaking the original animated film. So why are you not having a critical character in the movie? So I think that's going to rub people the wrong way. It definitely is me. So I already have my opinion. How about you?
Yeah, you have Mulan, but you don't have Mulan without Mushu. Yeah. So it's he's a staple, and I guess they have their reasons, but it's just going to be a little bit weird. It's almost having
it's like having Toy Story, but you don't have Buzz. Or Lion King, and you don't have Scar, having a Timon main character, and you're just taking it out that just doesn't work.
Yeah,
when you're remaking a film, that doesn't work. But that's neither here or there. Whatever. I mean, I'm not Disney. I'm not in charge, so
Yeah, no, and then also to hit on it quick, speaking of Disney Plus is they're going to have a lot of things come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, within the next 6 months, I believe.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. You just watched Artemis Fowl the the other day. Yeah, but they're gonna start having things come out on there, which is good. So we'll probably see more live action on there, more live action movies on there. So look out for that.
Hope you guys like this video. This is going to be kind of the future of how things are going to go because our work schedules and how far me and X live from each other. But hope you guys like it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you later.